Morning. Alright, what we got going on today? We got about 20 minutes before the open. We've got a little bit of news coming up at 10. We've already had our jobless claims at 8:30. Let's do our top down. Let's see what we got cooking. I kind of looked at this a little bit already. So let's start. I'm gonna start with the monthly because there's a monthly gap here that we are imbalance that we may be tracking towards. The weekly looks okay. There's an imbalance, but we had already covered it before, so these are these lows. I mean, this is looking quite curly here. Yesterday we bounced into and off of this daily gap, and it's actually a BPR balanced price range. So it's a BPR because we've got a daily gap from, let me get rid of these. We got a gap from here to there, and we got a gap from here to there. This was also an inverse up here. So this down move here gave us an inverse on this daily and pop back up into this inverse, rejected back down again, and created a, so this is a BPR, this is a BPR, this is a BPR, when we're right back into this BPR and rejected again. Really starting to look bearish, like bearish, so far. But you never know. Let's see. So nothing really to track on the daily. There's another daily imbalance here. This is the one we're respecting. I guess I could put that back, even though we already kind of filled that. But I can put that back there again. We drop down to the 4 hour. Now we have a 4 hour SIBI that was recently created, that is being respected. We do have a 4 hour inverse that is being respected. This is actually a 4 hour BPR. So you got a 4 hour busy here, and then you have a 4 hour SIBI here. So lower time frame so far still being, higher time frame, even with that run up from yesterday. Still kind of, so we got the inverse. All right, we're bouncing from here. What's down here? There's no 4 hour down there. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Current 1 hour order flow is bearish. This actually looks like very much like a market maker buy model. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it looks like we got the sell side of the curve going. But if this is a consolidation, I would think it would return to that consolidation area. Now, this 4 hour up here is attractive for a draw. We're below TDO right now. So we'd have to get above TDO for us to really think that this is going to be the draw today. Let's drop back to the 1. I know this is a 1 hour inverse from yesterday. So we're not really, oh, we did come and sweep this liquidity this morning. So we did hit this consolidation point. So if that objective was complete, we could be seeking higher price, maybe rebalance this area before going lower if we're going to continue going lower. That is really the only thing that's really sticking out in my mind here. far as like the higher time frames go. Let's check the 15. This has got to be bouncing off of some sort of 15 here. So liquidity. Yeah, I don't know. Did S sweep that? Let me see if S swept that area. No, S did not sweep that area. Huh. I mean, that is barely a sweep when there's so much more liquidity. There's so many more stops here that this could have taken out, but it didn't. That's a little sketchy. It's almost like it's saving it for later, like a little snack. A little weird. S didn't take it out either, so it's not like we got an SMT. All right, we got TDO up here. TDO up here mixed in with this 15-minute up here. So that's holding. Yeah, with that liquidity looming below, I'm thinking for the 9:30 move that like we get, let's see if we get a push into TDO. Yeah, because I mean this is LR, all that. Now I know we bounced like right there, but this can definitely take these wicks for sure. If not this area, if not this area down here. No, what we also have a strap. We also have a inverse here on the 15. Okay, so we inversed that. We respected the inverse to push price higher. What's the range on that? That looks about, I was going to say 70%. So yeah, it's hit the 70% mark, started to retrace here. What are you trying to do? I guess off the open, this push into TDO, I'm gonna remain short, but I'm gonna remain thinking that this wants to come back down here. Okay. Did it kind of sweep? Kinda. It's a little, S did not sweep. Now, at the same sense, I think if this is really bullish, I would almost want to see something like this to send price higher up into this 4-hour up here. But I would have to see it close above TDO, come back to TDO, respect TDO, and then put risk on here, in my opinion. Because I'm going to remain short bias until we get a definitive close above TDO. If they would have done like a real sweep here, I would probably have more conviction for this, but that is a little, it's like a little low-key sketch. It's like they're just they're leaving that, and it looks like support right now. This looks like support, and we got all these equal lows. You're telling me it's not going to take that? Yeah, that's super sketchy. So we got this inverse, yep, which is actually BPR. We don't really have, but it's not just that liquidity that it would want. So what else would it want? We've already done it. We haven't gone down there. I mean, higher time frame this monthly is like sticking out. Like I think it wants to it might want to rebalance this. It's so far away. I mean, I can't see that that's going to get there today. No, but like this is I don't know. It's there. So yeah, it's kind of my thoughts. So we've already retraced the 70% mark. So yeah, I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Wait and see how price is gonna react. And then we'll kind of go from there. All right, I'll be back in just a few.